Shalom everyone. Today we will look at the fifth word. Honoring father and mother is the first command with a promise attached. What honor actually requires and what it produces. Honor, the word with a promise. Today is day 26 of the Omer. The fifth word is the bridge between the first four and the last five. The first four words govern our relationship with God. The last five govern our relationship with one another. And right in the middle, connecting heaven and earth, God places the family. Honor your father and your mother. It is the first command that comes with a promise attached. In Exodus chapter 20, verse 12, honor your father and your mother, so that your days may be long upon the land which the Lord your God is giving you. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 1 and 2. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and your mother, which is the first commandment with a promise. Paul calls it the first commandment with a promise. The rabbis call it one of the weightiest commands in all of Torah, because how you relate to the parents God gave you reveals something deep about how you relate to the God who placed you with them. Luke chapter 2, verse 51. And he went down with them and came to Nazareth and was submissive to them. This is Yeshua, the Son of God, honoring his earthly parents. The Hebrew word for honor here is kabed, which literally means to give weight to treat as heavy and substantial. The opposite of kabed is kal, which is light, trivial, or dismissible. To honor your parents is to treat them as people of weight and substance, not to dismiss them, not to diminish them, not to treat their words, their sacrifices, or their presence as light or inconsequential. Yeshua used the same word when he rebuked the Pharisees for finding loopholes to avoid honoring their parents financially. Yeshua says, "You have made void the word of God for the sake of your traditions." Honor is not a feeling, it is a weighty, costly, deliberate choice. This word is one of the most personally painful of the 10, because not everyone had parents who made honoring them easy. Some of you are carrying wounds from your mother or your father that are real, deep, and legitimate. And the fifth word does not minimize that, but hear it what it does. It says, honor is not the same as agreement. It is not the same as pretending the wounds did not happen. It is not the same as placing yourself back in an harmful situation. Honor is giving weight to the position, the sacrifice, and the humanity of the people God used to bring you into the world, even when they were imperfect, even when they failed you, because the promise attached to this word is not given to those who had perfect parents. It is given to those who chose honor anyway. Write in your journal, one thing I genuinely honor about my father is, you can fill in the blanks. One thing I genuinely honor about my mother is, you can fill in the blanks. If this is difficult, if the wounds run deep, start small. One thing, even one true thing is enough to begin with. Honor starts with what is real, not with what is ideal. Do one concrete act of honor toward a parent today, or toward the memory of one who has passed. A phone call, a message, a prayer over their name. A deliberate act of forgiveness for something they got wrong. One act. Make it specific and make it today. Write this in your journal and say it aloud. I choose to honor, not because it is easy or because it has always been deserved, but because God attached a promise to this word and I want to live in the fullness of everything He has for me. Honor is a seed. The promise is the harvest. God attached a promise to this word, not to the easiest one, to this one. Choose honor today. We are 24 days to Pentecost. See you tomorrow.